Alright, so UFC 316 has just wrapped up, and Merab just little broed Sean O'Malley. And yeah, I had Merab by decision. I thought he was just gonna drown O'Malley in pace, and he did exactly what I said he was gonna do. His striking looked improved as well. He was hitting O'Malley with some very good shots in the rounds where O'Malley wasn't getting little broed. And yeah, in the third round, he just completely just dominated him, took him down early, held him down for 4 minutes, and eventually submitted him. Very, very good for Merab. Amazing for him, actually. Now, about the co-main event. I may have picked Pena. Listen, dude. Listen, bro. Listen. I need you guys to understand. I'm stupid. That's my reason. But here's the crazier part. Bedtime MMA and Lucas Tracy both picked Pena, man. So at least I'm not the only one that thought Pena was gonna fluke it. Yeah, Kayla just dominated her like everybody thought she would. Took her down, beat her up, took her down in the second round, beat her up, and then submitted her. Now, here are some of my better picks on the card. I also picked Mario Bautista against Patchy Mix. Hey, I had Batista by decision. I got that. And I also had Kevin Holland. Round 2 finish. I didn't have him submission. I had him round 2 KO. But he submitted Vicente Luque. Looked amazing. Was also yapping to Vicente Luque like good old vintage 2020 Holland. Mario Bautista also just fucking just pinged up Patchy Mix, and Patchy Mix just couldn't get it going. Patchy Mix literally looked trash. Also, other fights I got wrong on the card were Sergey Spivak and Chaos Williams, but other than that, my predictions were mostly accurate. I had Azamat first round KO, I had Wang Kong decision, I had Yu second round KO. I didn't expect him to just destroy Jekasargi like that. Hit him with a left hook, KO of the year. And then I had Quillen and Markwo decision. Both of them looked good. Yeah, this was a great card. So now moving on, what we do in the main event, I think we should do Merab versus probably Pantoja. I think that's the only real fight that they can make right now. Like the most exciting fight, the most competitive fight that they can make is Pantoja moving up in weight, especially if he beats Kai Kara France. But if Merab wants to stay active, you could do him versus Corey. You could do him versus, Corey's really the only guy, and Merab seemed open to fighting Corey, so I'd probably go with I'd probably go with Merab Dvalishvili, because even though Corey Sandhagen has great cardio, I still think Merab would be too much for him. But yeah, there's really nothing to talk about when it comes to this main event. Merab just, if you've watched a Merab fight, he just did what he usually does. And my reaction to it, because that's the title of the video, my reaction, fucking impressive. Very, very impressive from Merab Dvalishvili. Very good. He is definitively the bantamweight GOAT now. There is no arguing. He's the bantamweight GOAT. I am so tired, by the way. Holy fuck. Also, I have to say this. Joshua Van looked amazing against Bruno Silva. Looked very, very good. Literally schooled him. Bruno Silva was having a little bit of success with leg kicks at the start of the first round, but Joshua Van, being the actual Chad, just walked through it and actually hurt Bruno Silva multiple times. Got the most knockdowns in his entire career in one fight. And yeah, Bruno Silva just got little broed. I honestly feel like there was a lot of fights on this card that were just little bro performances. Like Andreas Gustafsson, little broed Chaos Williams. Just kind of robbed Chaos Williams, but just beating him up, especially in the third round. Was destroyed Chaos Williams in the clinch. And just completely little broed him. Same thing with Quillen. Quillen completely little broed Yano Lashmuz in the first 2 rounds until he kind of got tired in the third round. Marco Medeiros looked good against Mark Twinsky, and he kind of little broed Mark Twinsky in the first 2 rounds as well. But yeah, what you do with Kayla Harrison, you probably do her versus Amanda Nunes. That's the only crazy fight, because I think Amanda Nunes wants to come back. And if that fight happens, you know what? I actually think Amanda Nunes has some competition. I think Amanda Nunes will have some competition, because she can get taken down. If Juliana Pena can take her down, Kayla Harrison is going to take her down. So, hey, Amanda Nunes coming off of a 1 to 2 year layoff against Kayla Harrison, who actually looked pretty improved. Hey, Joe Pyfer, I don't really know who you match him up against. Match him up against some sort of dark horse or something. Or do him versus, do Joe Pyfer versus his Pirate. Do him versus the Pirate. That's a good fight. Do that. I feel like it'd be a bad stylistic matchup. I just feel like the Pirate would probably just pick him apart at range. But Joe Pyfer probably could land the shot. Next, we have Mario Batista versus Patchy Mix. And who do you book Mario Batista against? I guess rebook the Marlon Vera fight. And Patchy Mix, I don't know what the fuck you do with him, bro. I don't know what you do with him. Yeah, I don't know what you do with Patchy Mix, man. And then Kevin Holland, I didn't even talk about this fight, but I'm honestly so tired. I can't even remember. Kevin Holland really was yapping this fight, and he's like, I think they both like ran into each other. Kevin Holland ended up getting on top, and then he just latched up a Darce and submitted Vicente easily. And what you do with Kevin Holland? Definitely do Kevin Holland versus Colby Covington. That is a fight that I really want to see. Yes, do that, please. And if Colby Covington declines or something, then you could just do Kevin Holland versus Gilbert Burns or something. I don't know. Joshua Van, give him Steve Erceg if he loses or if he wins. Give him Steve Erceg. That'd be a banger. And then we have Asmat Mirzakana versus Brendan Ribeiro. Destroyed him. Asmat KO'd him easily. And we're gonna do him versus... Actually, no. Give him a bump up in the rankings. Maybe do him versus Rakic. That'd be good. Or if Khalil loses, then you could just do him versus Khalil. Oh snap, I forgot to do Waldo Cortez Acosta. How do we let this man get into the top 7, dude? Him versus Curtis Blades. And then Wang Kong, do her versus some sort of top 10 flyweight. Give Ju Sung Yu some sort of dark horse. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And yeah, Merab is the bantamweight GOAT.